Evening Cherries fans, and welcome to the latest in this video on Cherries Extra, part of Up the Cherries in All Departments. Before we discuss the topics on today's show, here's a little bit about our sponsors, Dental on the Banks. To find out what they can do for you, visit dentalonthebanks.co.uk. So this video is about some news coming out for Huddersfield midfielder Lewis O'Brien. Although we beat them twice last season, Lewis O'Brien is a fantastic player. He's played around about 130 games for Huddersfield. During the season when they were relegated from the Premier League, he actually went on loan to Bradford City, had a very successful term there, and has been present ever since, really, in the Championship squad. So I think he'd be a great addition to the side. Where he'd fit in, again, midfield, I don't see as a priority. However, Scott Parker might be looking at maybe moving some players on. Maybe Ben Pearson is an option that he might be going. Lewis O'Brien is a young player. He's been very, very talented. He's been forever present pretty much this season. I think he played 40 games for Huddersfield in their run-up to the Championship playoff final. So he's somebody who we should definitely look at. I believe he's being looked at by other teams as well. So the likes of Fulham, Leeds, Southampton. So there's a whole, I think there's about 5 teams that are looking at him. Forest, I believe, as well, are in there. So, you know, it's definitely one worth having a look at. One worth exploring as well. And that news has come from Football League World. So I don't believe that Huddersfield will be able to keep hold of him because of the talent that he has got and possesses. I think he's destined for the Premier League. We'll see whether or not it's with the Cherries. The second topic is something that I saw on Twitter bouncing around, which is Morgan Gibbs-White. Supposedly Nottingham Forest are going in for him for a £20 million fee. A lot of people are asking why Bournemouth not? Personally, I think Morgan Gibbs-White is a very talented player. He will really, really shine. I think Wolves will probably try and keep hold of him, actually. I think Wolves will struggle next season based on the changes that are probably going to be forthcoming there. So I think he might get his opportunity. But if Forest are going to spend 20 million on him, then they might be tempted to cash in. I would potentially look at, if we are interested, potentially look at a loan move. He's shown at Sheffield United last season what a good player he is, and he was fantastic in that away game at Bramall Lane last season for them. You know, I think he was very, very good in that playoff semi-final against Forest as well. I know that he missed that penalty, which, you know, will have probably knocked his confidence a bit, but he's, again, a very young player, potentially one for the future. But I think that Wolves will try and keep hold of him, and I think they'll probably be successful in doing that. The last one is quite an interesting one that's come up, and that is Nathan Ake has been told that he can leave Manchester City. Again, it's a rumour. He's bouncing around, so nothing really is confirmed. A lot of Cherries fans are saying, well, why don't we go in for him? You know, certainly something, to consider if it comes up as a loan move. I don't think we can afford it. I don't think. I think Newcastle and Eddie will be in for him, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes there instead of coming to a lower down the table side like ourselves. It would make sense for him to go to Newcastle. Some people have said, why did he go Man City in the first place? Considering he hasn't really had the opportunity. We know he's got so much talent, but he hasn't really had the opportunity there as much as what he could have done here. I think all you have to look at is that he's got 2 Premier League medals off Man City and has done well and has been dependable when he stepped in. He's played in the Champions League. So I think that's probably pushed his price up a bit. How much would he go for? I think they'll probably try and recoup their losses on him. He's still in the Dutch side. He's still playing with Dan Juma in the Dutch side. So, yeah, I think that's a bit of a non-starter from my perspective. But, I'm quite happy to listen to what other fans have got to say. And, it's great seeing the debate. No, not so much in the comments so far on this little sub-channel. However, there's been some great debate off the back of my videos on Facebook and Twitter, really, really interesting. So please, do get involved. If you've got any videos that you want to send me, by all means, do send me a private direct message and, be happy to share how to send them to me. But till the next video, up the cherries. I'll see you then.